This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
All right. Well, while you're licking your shit-covered keyboard, Triple H and Stephanie have just played a worst of highlight reel of Mick Foley, where he's digging in his ass and his pants are falling down and he's getting thrown downstairs, and a very less than desirable look at Mick Foley. And of course, he's just lost a retirement match.
Right.
And he's out here to not only gloat and spike the ball, but take a bit of a victory lap. And we know, of course, that this, I feel like you should be paying attention. You missed something here.
Okay. I'm paying it. Did I miss something or will I?
Well, I just feel like the Tony Schiavone I know would have had something to say about some things happening in the ring right now.
Okay.
But I get it now. You're just going to ignore it or whatever.
No, I missed it. I'm sorry.
No big deal. I'm sure somebody would tweet you about it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they will.
Hey, so while we're waiting on this to develop, because this is the era where, I have to admit, I started to fall out of love with the WWE product a little bit, because this McMahon Helmsley era, it felt like the show became very formulaic at this point, where we're going to start with a 20-minute Hunter Hearst Helmsley Stephanie promo. It's worth mentioning Stone Cold Steve Austin is on the shelf, and this is what we've got. Oh, and out comes, what do you know? It could be Vince McMahon, or it could be Shane McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Who will it be?
Well, you say Stone Cold's on the shelf, but he certainly is on the open, isn't he?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's their big star, but he's hurt and he's out with neck fusion. So he's still got his gimmick in a neck brace here, and he's on the sidelines. So we're going to have to get through WrestleMania without him. And I think the original idea was a 4-way with Chris Jericho and Big Show, The Rock, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And ultimately they decide, they being Vince, we don't have confidence in Chris Jericho in this spot yet. So let's talk Mick Foley coming out of his retirement that literally just happened and stick him in the match. So Jericho was even on the original promotional pieces for the pay-per-view WrestleMania 2000. And of course we know he would wind up ultimately in that spot, the main event of WrestleMania, but it would be 2 years later against Hunter Hearst Helmsley in singles action.
Right.
It's just
the famous, we got to follow Hogan Rock match.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a tough deal.
Yeah.
It is pretty remarkable though, when you think about it, how long people have been doubting Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Forever. And he just continues.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.